PTL this weekend. In for Dylan Lupton, going to drive tomorrow and next Saturday at Richmond. And I thought his only problem was at a place like Bristol. There are a lot of hard lessons to learn. That's the case early for Marakovic.
Two sideways. Watch how fast Christopher Bell dives into one. And the world has stopped ahead of him. And he does a really nice job of threading his way through what wasn't a hole, but I just can't imagine that Bell had any clue anything was wrong up ahead. You saw how slow the other guys had backed it down. Yeah. Well, I love this view. There goes the 28, the first car by, just loose on entry and up into the outside wall.
There's one behind you going above you. Just watch him slide down. Nothing on your inside.
See when we go racing this afternoon.
Yeah, this was his second lap of this run right here. You could see up high off the exit of turn 4, Michael.
And that was a solid first lap, and just tried to get a little bit more and went for it, and the car snapped on him. And I'm telling you, Adam,
you watch him here, Jeff. I mean, the car is obviously loose. I think all these drivers say that maybe that first lap or two, you got to deal with that kind of condition. But that was a little bit more than what AJ could handle.
Boy, that all started on the exit getting into turn 1, didn't it?
Yeah, he had coming down into turn 3. Down on the bottom, then up the hill it goes.
Oh, that's weird.
Almost like something happened to the car. I mean, to take off at that point in the corner, the car didn't look like it was loose.
Ooh, right on board with him. Oh,
Ooh,
tire.
Yeah, hurt something.
You heard the pop.
All right, we'll do.
Oh, wow.
Just got loose.
Boy, you could hear the RPM come up on that thing.
We're around on the back. Just hold the brake there.
He gets loose off turn 2, and he wrecks and hits the wall all the way down here in 3.
I really don't think they're going to be able to fix this.
No, they can't fix that.
But that just shows you how on edge you are here. You've got to get the car to roll through the center, and what does that do? That really loosens up the entry, and especially the exit.
Caution down, caution down. Spin behind.
And as we see that, the caution is out for the first time today. Among those involved, the 51 of Jeremy Clements, 36 of Alex LeBay.
looks like a little bit of damage there for Ty Majeski. Casgrala, such a shame for that team.
Oh wow, Chase Briscoe, heavy damage on the left front.
It tore a lot of them up. That's when, you know, when you have a restart like that, or an initial start at least, you have all these cars in a wall.
Around the bottom of the track, trying to make progress.
Started there with Christopher Bell, got out of shape, into the wall in the 20, one of our pre-race favorites.
It almost looked like something went wrong to his car. He just shot up the racetrack, and then everyone checking up behind him.
I could just hear the spotters for everyone behind Bell. Check up, check up, check up. And when they did, this happened. Casgrala in the 24, the 60 of Ty Majeski also going for a ride.
Looks like Alex LeBay never really hit anything hard in that 36 car, so he'll be able to continue. Good job.
Ryan Truex getting through there. This is going to be a great view right here.
Oh, it is.
Checking up up top.
I told you I could hear that.
In that moment, it's just, look out.
Watch the visor cam here. This is going to be a great view as well.
Yeah, that view's not as great.
No, that's not a great view.
That hurt.
He got a lot of damage right there. He got hit from behind and the front.
I think something broke, or maybe some issue on the 20 car that went into the outside wall. I mean, everybody got backed up, but everybody got slowed down and did a great job there.
The congestion there causing indigestion among the drivers in the booth. And there goes one around top left corner of your television screen, the 2 of Matt Tifft. Restarted inside the top 10.
Looked like Elliott Sadler. Maybe if we can catch what happened.
Yeah, that's.
Justin slid up into him a bit. And look, Sadler hit from behind by John Hunter Nemechek. What a great job by Ryan Preece slipping through in that 18 car.
And it's a good amount of damage to Elliott Sadler right there. And that's tight Bristol racing. The 2's trying to hold the bottom. Justin's trying to get back to the lead where he feels like he should be with his 4 tires and
all season. And let's see here. Look at the 42 of Nemechek and Sadler.
Oh.
They don't agree.
Well,
hey,
man.
I remind you, we're not even done with stage 1 yet.
Ooh, a little
That mixes well.
And Hemrick's still on those old tires, so you know, maybe these guys with a few laps may help him a little bit.
Teammate having problems here. Caution once again for the 2.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, look who's fortunate there.
Yeah, I mean, just a few seconds earlier, Elliott's going with him again. It's really broke this time.
When you look at when they last pitted and how they're managing this race for position, Daniel Hemrick inside of Justin Allgaier. Reed goes wide. Here comes
boy.
Jones. Contact, and Allgaier goes sideways. Caution is out. Sixth time today.
John Hunter Nemechek getting.
Get it fired up and roll if you can here.
That looks like the
Majeski,
first crash when
Tommy
everyone
Joe
just
Martins.
ties into each other.
And what does the spotter say that creates that? Check up.
Yep,
that's it.
See Alex
Look
LeBay. Alex LeBay there driving off. Tommy Joe Martins is.
I think his wheels need to go the other way.
Justin Allgaier from the high side to the low, and Brandon Jones was just right there. Nice job by Shane Lee again, getting by on the outside. Spencer Gallagher does a nice job, but then behind him, check up.
Everyone's trying to check up, and I think this all started when Allgaier was trying to pass Ryan Reed. Ryan went up the racetrack, got loose in front of Justin. Justin had a big run, going to come down the racetrack, but nope, somebody's there, and that's where they made the contact, and then here's in the back there. That's where the chaos begins.
Really frustrating for Nemechek. Been in the top 10, top 5 all day long. They had a long pit stop. Went from 6th to 18th.
Lap cars, the track's going to stay cleaner because the lap car's up there, and we got one going around in turn 3 here.
0-1 of Vinnie Miller.
Oh.
And Christopher Bell sideways. He's involved in the crash.
We're destroyed.
Yep.
Same thing as in practice.
Nope.
Wow.
Worse.
That's a lot worse.
All right, 10-4.
You
Vinnie
hate
Miller.
that. He was running 3rd.
I know.
I tell you what,
The 0-1 of Vinnie Miller, and then Ware and Bell came in from behind.
Oh, you could see Ware going to the bottom and clipped Miller, and they slide into the wall, and Bell just gets loose on entry and hard into those other 2 cars.
But he said it's just like yesterday in practice, which means he was dealing with brake issues, right? Am I reading
like
that right?
as soon as he hits the brakes, that thing comes right around. And you don't use a whole bunch of brake here at Bristol. I mean, you use some, but not a lot. And man, once it gets sideways, you're out of control. There's nothing you can do. But man, it took right off on him. Here's a good view of Christopher Bell.
Watch Bell. And it just looked like brakes might have caused that car to come around. You think, Joey?
Yeah, it's just maybe too much bias.
I've had 8 cautions, but I promise you I've seen 18 other ones that should have been cautions, and especially trouble for the 28 Dylan Lupton.
There's another one.
Come on. Get on the apron.
Caution number 8.
28 just coming into the picture there. He's in the middle of the track, and something happens to that car. An oil line broke. A hole in the oil pan, big leak there. I think that sent him into the wall for it.
There's something about putting a helmet on. You put that chin strap on. Oh no!
Right,
and you see.
Coming at you, get it rolling when you can.
Let's
You ran
go
right,
here.
you left rear.
Uh-oh.
Nothing you can do there. Kept them spinning the whole time. Did not lock them up.
Because Kevin Harvick won in that car. He said there's pressure because I'm an Indiana kid driving Tony Stewart's car, and here's the reason for caution number 10.
Well, I mean, he didn't damage it any more than what it was.
I don't know if he can, Joey. Oh, loose off.
Yeah, loose there.
1 to the 21 now. Right at your bumper on you.
Yeah, I think he was in there.
Keep spinning. All right, nothing coming at you. Get it rolling when you can.
What about these tires? We've talked about how much they're wearing on the left side. I see a lot of guys slipping and sliding like their tires are going low.
Just like that one.
Shane Lee into the wall. Will it bring out the caution? Yes, it will. 11th one of
A lot of tire wear. Let's see if that was the case here for Lee.
Yeah, it looks like, it may have been a left front tire. I think it looks a little low there.
$100,000. Ryan Priest delivers at Bristol.
When you see the 22 car of Austin Cindric, looks like he's got a lot of damage. He's trying to limp it across the line here.
Get her
I
back.
think he's going to make it.
Managed to finish in the top 12. He was 12th officially at the checkered flag.
Oh, wow.
That'll do it.
See, Reddick get, loose and come down the racetrack and get him right in the right rear. And Austin did a good job right after that, keeping it up against the wall.
You know, really not have the grip that you need, and that bottom group comes in.
Yeah, one thing I think about the traction.
Oh, trouble.
Oh, good grief.
Chase Elliott.
Oh, no.
Michael McDowell.
Oh, Truex is the last second.
Miles in. And, gosh, that was ugly.
Well,
There, guys, take a look at it. Well, it was.
Yeah, just a lot of, I mean, this is what happens at this track, particularly early in the race. Everybody bunched
just
up.
gets loose underneath the 19 as Suarez comes around and collects Chase Elliott and some others. Well, look at the great job Eric Jones and William Byron did squeezing by.
And Martin Truex just can't get stopped.
I don't think that a lot of bad damage on that 9 car, but certainly a lot of damage on the 78. Mike, I was just going to say that traction compound, it's a little slick right now. You got to get a little heat in it. I noticed when I was driving the pace car, it's still a little sticky, but it's slick until you get a little heat in
And I
it.
think 78 of Truex had a little help getting shoved into that.
Yeah, Ross Chastain turned him around.
In the middle here, coming low. Come through the middle here, shoot the middle. They're still digging behind you here with the 9 in the middle. Hold it.
Now,
They're coming
the
in.
Dinger, and a bit of flame out from under his car, but now he's trouble turn 2, Allmendinger.
Goodness gracious. Allmendinger, you know, they repaired this car. He wrecked the same car. Ben McMurray.
Yes, they were battling for 27.
Inside. Hold it here.
I mean, that looked to me like Jamie McMurray had a slight run.
Got 2 more here.
Allmendinger gave... Yeah, Allmendinger just didn't know he was there.
Yep. Tough deal, man. Fighting for that inside test up here for this race.
Actually, though, with last year's team, the 77 car, first row.
Oh, he makes contact with 17 to Stenhouse.
Jones might have got tipped by Logano, then he got into Stenhouse. Chris Buescher spins at the back of the field, and we are right back under caution at lap 61.
I just think you have to be so careful trying to push hard on that bottom groove where the traction compound is.
You're going to see the car right there.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit loose, and it just takes a
I mean, the 22 was definitely right on his rear bumper, but I don't know how much that had an effect on how loose he got.
Well, when the 20 gets a little bit loose, that creates a chain reaction, and of course you see the 20 gets into the 17, around he goes. Fortunately for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. here, I don't think he hits anything. I think he's going to be okay.
You'll see Bubba Wallace drive through it all here as we're back under yellow, lap 62 in Bristol. On teammate Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, Blaney was working the bottom lane on some lap.
Oh, trouble turn 3. Yikes!
Get around the corner.
Good.
Trevor Bayne went around. He got turned. And as Chris Buescher slid up the racetrack, there was Ryan Blaney.
My.
Good job today, brother. Nothing you can do about it.
What a shame. What a great race car. What a great job, McMurray. He's got a lot of damage to his car.
Harrison Rhodes also involved.
Races, try not to go lap down.
Yeah, you see Bayne up there in the 6.
They go 3 wide. Chris Buescher goes to the outside.
51 kind of caught in the middle. And,
yeah, Bayne just didn't know Buescher was on the outside.
Yep. Ooh.
Blaney just know where to go. As Rhodes slides up the racetrack.
And Keselowski did a masterful job of avoiding all that.
Yeah, he kind of went to the bottom of the 12, and I think that actually paid off. There's the contact between Trevor Bayne and Chris Buescher. I think because Keselowski started to go to the bottom of the 12 of Blaney, it put him in a much better lane to avoid that.
Yep.
I believe Bayne would have been the free pass car, but since he's in the middle of it.
What a shame.
Yep.
What a shame.
Ryan Blaney had the lead for 99 laps.
Oh, spin Bayne off turn 4.
Trevor Bayne brings out the caution. Here come the leaders. And Bayne,
Hold it tight, let it roll down nice and easy.
right down in front of Martin Truex.
Now, I think he was either trying to work the high line and lost control.
Good to him.
Yeah, you can see him just creeping up high. And right now, there's just not a lot of grip up there, especially in the exit of turn 4. And you can see you got the right rear to where it's ground down up there and really slick.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Struggling. Here, watch him come down.
The bottom groove is still usable, but that top groove has come in.
Newman turns Larson.
Are you kidding
I
me?
thought Larson came down on the 31, I'll be honest. I thought he cut it too close.
I
Great
agree,
job
Jeff.
of keeping it out of the inside wall.
Yeah, Jeff, I agree. Newman, or rather Larson, saw the lap traffic.
Young man, though. Anybody else would have been in the wall. Now watch this.
So Newman gets a pretty decent run on the bottom.
Yeah, see, Kyle's been diving in that corner, up high and then diving down low. Newman was there.
And just all clogged up, right? Here's Ryan Newman's radio.
He cut across my nose.
If we heard him talk about that, just happened to be somebody there this time that he wasn't clear.
Yeah, Larson had no idea the 31 was going to be down there when he got there, and the 31 had no idea the 42. Wow, great move.
He hit it hard, too. See what happens here. Oh,
Boy,
that's way early.
I wonder if that's not a tire.
Almost got to believe it was, because that thing turned sideways before it ever got to the corner.
Looks like he ran over something, cut the tire.
Keselowski slow in the back straightaway. He may have, yes, he's been in the wall.
Yeah, left front. Definitely down.
Boy, that saved the 18 of Kyle Busch.
It did. He was getting ready to pit.
Part of a caution.
See some smoke trailing from the 2 car. That's the left front tire going down, or suspension issue, or whatever went on there.
Yep.
I think he just wore out the left front